Hey, you fucking idiots. Watch the Jimbo and James Show, Friday nights at 9 Central on Twitch TV.
Yo, happy Friday.
We're back!
We're back. And we got a special guest for this show. Do you want to introduce?
Yeah, we're bringing back, or
First
Yeah,
time,
second time. We're bringing on the show the Real Scouts, my brother.
Yo, what's up, Scouts?
What's up, yo? Oh, goofy asses. I love the intro, the summertime with Will Smith and Jazzy Jeff.
That would be James's request. If you guys have a request for that, drop them in the Discord. Did I say that right? Discord? God damn it, James.
You said it right.
Wow, we got a full chat room going on over here. I love it. What's going on, Dino? Jim Griffith, how are you? Blitzen, what's good? We are live on 4 channels right now, guys. That's
so that
crazy.
would be Rumble,
My Twitch, your Twitch,
and then
Scout.
Scout's Twitch. All right.
Yes. We're internet famous. We made it.
Yeah.
What's up, y'all? How's everybody doing today, man? Every Friday.
Yay. Cheers to everybody.
High quality H2O. That's what I'm drinking over here. Straight out
Nothing
the
wrong
bottle.
with that. Straight out of the bottle. Happy Friday, Blitzen. So I think we should start the show with our favorite segment.
All righty. Our favorite segment. Here we go.
Tell me something good.
I'm going to go first.
Okay.
I have us 3 on a podcast together at the beginning of the show, not like a call in, because Scouts called in a couple times and stuff like that, but actually physically doing the show right now. We got all of us.
Yeah. And James, welcome to the You're a Dick Club.
President of the Dick Club is here, guys. That's my something good, that we're together doing a show.
It's been a long time. We've been waiting a long time for this.
Yes, we have. We've been talking about it for 2 years.
Yeah, and what's
2
crazy
years.
is like the show was eventually like this is how it was supposed to be segmented in the beginning. Like it was supposed to be all 3 of us together, but it just never happened that way.
Shit happened.
Yeah, so
Wang dang doodle.
yeah, good old Wang Dang. All right, Scouts.
I finally got my official emotes now on Twitch.
Hey, I gotta check those out. I'm gonna go over to your page. Let's see what we got. Ooh, damn!
Here, I'm gonna post in my chat real quick so you can show everybody.
I'm posting on your chat too. While he's doing that, I'm showing him as well. There you go.
There it is. He got them all posted.
Yeah.
There you go.
So that is official. I've been waiting for a long time to have my own emotes, but there they are, live in action.
Just
so
so
anybody
you
that
guys know,
has me as a sub will be able to use them. Well, actually, no, I take that back. Even though I have like 2 or 3 that my followers can use too.
I'm throwing your how they follow you right now in the chats. Make sure you guys follow the Real Scout. There's his Twitch username right there. If you guys don't already follow him, what's wrong with you? The hell is wrong with you?
How dare you?
He's one of our mods and one of the admins of the Discord page as well. We're always in there talking to each other and stuff like that. And also, if you guys want cool emotes like this, go to the Discord. Scouts posted basically how to do it over there. So just check out the Discord. James, what about you? Tell me something good.
Tell me something
the contractors are almost done. I think it's going to be another day and they'll be officially done with doing that addition and the bay windows and all that. So I think it's just one more day, 2 at the most, but they are officially done.
Nah, man, it's gonna be like another week.
Oh, please no, because I want to.
How long
Well,
have
they
they
got-
been working on it for?
2 weeks, 2 weeks, but the whole inside's done. They painted the outside. They just need to put an electrical outlet, like cut out the out. They have the outlet there. They just need to cut like have it outside. They have it like ready. It's like wired, ready to go. They just need to cut it and put it in there. But other than that, like they're just basically going to do some. They say they're going to be done tomorrow, but I always say it's going to be another day.
I don't know. Jim Griffith says 3 more weeks.
Oh, please don't. No, Jim. No.
How dare you?
Speaking of Jimmy's, Jimmy H just followed Scout. Thank you very much for that follow.
Appreciate
Jimmy
you for the
H over
follow,
there.
Jimmy H. Welcome to the network officially.
Hell yeah! Is Scout part of that Dick Club now? Can we nominate Scout as part of the Dick Club, Jimmy?
Oh Lord, I don't know if I want to be a part of it.
Jesus. So, Jimbo, what are you drinking over there?
Come on, man. You really got to ask?
Well, it kind of opens up to what I'm drinking, so I kind of had like it's
All
a
right.
lead up.
Miller Lite.
Okay.
Not
So-
sponsored yet.
Yeah. Accepting applications.
Yes, yes.
So, I don't know if you guys know Conor McGregor. We kind of talked about him last week. So he has his own Irish whiskey called Proper 12. And I've been sipping on it. So
How is it?
if you're going to get Irish whiskey, just get Jameson.
Does it taste like Jameson?
I'm just not a fan.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan. Not a fan. Not a fan at all.
Okay.
And I'm glad it came in miniature because I was looking for a miniature for a while, but they had like a big bottle of it. It was like $38. And I'm like,
Oh,
I'm not paying
screw
38.
that.
I'm not paying $38. And then
Yeah, and then you hate it all of a
Yeah.
sudden. Yeah, screw
Yeah.
that.
so I found a miniature. I was like, fucking score. So I'm gonna drink this. And I've been waiting to try it. And like today was the day. So it's okay, but I wouldn't buy a huge bottle of it. I would, if you can find a miniature of it, try it, see if you like it.
So I noticed you two are like in similar studios, but there's no Melissa in the back of Scouts.
Nah,
Ooh.
I don't carry that weight with me. I'm
Okay,
good. I don't
okay.
have that weight with me. He can have all that smoke.
Got it.
Yeah, I'm
you
the
know.
only one that carries Melissa. I'm trying to get it.
Mine's located in the downtown area. You know, he's out there in the middle of the sticks, so we don't have no Melissas running around out here.
I'm trying to get Sandra too to come in, but she's slacking and lacking.
A
So
little bit of Monica in my life.
Yeah.
I played that last night for Scoober's chat room. He was streaming his game, and I was streaming him play his game towards the end of it. It was like Inception. It's pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
And then we raided over to Chuck. So it was a fun night last night.
Can you go back though? And I seen Scoober. Did Scoober post his emotes in the chat? Can you
He
scroll back up
posted-
there? I want to see his emotes.
He posted mine.
You sure?
Yeah. It was my cat and my one from Chuck.
Oh, okay. I thought those were
Oh,
his.
wait,
I
here
didn't
you
see
go.
them.
Here you go. He just posted his right there.
Oh yeah, he got the generic Twitch GG emotes.
Scoober, check out that link that Scout put in the Discord. It'll entice you to make some new emotes. It's a video.
Yeah, and it's easy, bro. I think it took me a total of 15 minutes to make all my emotes. All my emotes.
Damn. Well, okay. All right. You're officially in. Jimmy H said, welcome to the Dick Club. I clicked it. It clicked
Okay.
off.
Jimbo's
There it
a
is.
dick.
Well, thank you.
And James, welcome to the You're a Dick Club.
All right, you guys haven't asked me what's going on with my background.
Are you
Oh,
in the,
we all know where you are. You're trying to be with the billionaires.
he's
I'm in the hunt for Red October. I'm looking for Red October. I'm looking for the billionaires.
is that Air Force One?
No. I got Sean Connery over my shoulder over here out of frame. I'm looking for those billionaires. I don't know if you guys heard about that story. Have you?
I heard something about they were controlling some little Wayne Dane doodle with a Xbox controller or some bullshit.
It wasn't
They
even
were
an
try-
Xbox controller. It was a Logitech
The
controller.
Logitech. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I found this video that basically it's an archive. It was a look in. So this is actually a video from like a year and a half ago. So I'm gonna play it. Check this out. This is what the billionaires were in.
An Everett-based company just finished building a submarine that they'll take to the Titanic this summer.
It's going to be amazing. It's part of a project to survey the wreckage of the ship. Como's Gabe Cohen got an up-close look today. He has more.
Pat, how long would it take you to take these off?
Our deep dive starts at sea level in the Ocean Gate workshop,
Cutting this a little bit.
where the team is putting the final touches on Titan, their most advanced submersible yet.
Brings a tear to my eye.
That's Director of Engineering Tony Nissen.
It's a lot of pain to get here. So it was a lot of pain to get here. We did this extremely fast.
Their goal was to build a vessel that can dive
And that's where they
3,800
fucked up.
meters for a mission to the Titanic. Titan is headed there in June. It can dive 4,000 meters, thanks in part to its carbon fiber structure.
The strength, weight, and buoyancy that we get out of it exceeds really any other material out there.
Tony says this frame will feel about 150 million pounds of pressure near the ocean floor, but the team inside won't feel a thing.
A team of 5 will squeeze into Titan for
You
each
see how well
dive
that
and view
worked
the
out.
wreckage on these monitors. To fly the vessel, the pilot uses a PlayStation controller.
Over 6 weeks of dives, laser scanners, and high-def cameras
PlayStation
will map
controller.
the Titanic and its decay over the
It's
past
actually a
century.
Logitech, they
It's
said.
part of a larger project to study the effects of shipwrecks on our oceans.
And this is critically important when you realize that there are tens of thousands of shipwrecks from World War II, many of which sank with toxic chemicals and fuel oil on board.
The final pieces will be put on Titan this week. Then practice dives begin as they count down to their big descent.
Very excited.
In Everett, Gabe Cohen, Como News.
Okay, that is pretty cool. Ocean Gate plans to survey the...
That was pretty cool.
Yeah. Little does he know it's gonna fucking blow up.
Well, that freaking aged very well, I guess, that video. So if you guys don't know, it was $250,000, I guess, to go on this Titanic exploration with that weird contraption of a submersible. They're calling it a submersible, but it's the size of a freaking propane tank. I mean, how comfortable would that even be? It's just like a cylinder.
And how many people were down in that?
5.
I thought it was 6, including the dude that's driving it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I probably didn't include him. But here's the video of basically what happened.
And so this is a incredibly unforgiving environment down there on the seafloor. And the debris is consistent with a catastrophic implosion of the vessel.
This was the final voyage of the Titan sub, a deadly catastrophic implosion confirmed by the Coast Guard today.
Natalie Pomke has the history of the doomed sub that now lies in pieces at the bottom of the Atlantic, not far from the wreckage of the Titanic.
Corey and Dawn, high hopes and deep depths. The Titan was christened in
looks good for
2018
just
by
having a kid,
CEO
like, last
Stockton
month.
Rush.
ID christen Titan.
What a waste of a bottle.
Rush was piloting the submersible that he named on its fateful dive to the Titanic. But back in 2018, Rush thanked supporters and investors and said the future of exploration was going to be in the hands of private citizens. You could say that he wanted to do in the ocean what Elon Musk is doing in space.
The days of government funding are gone. It really needs to be a private enterprise, just as exploration was at the turn of the last century, where people with means make the exploration possible.
The celebration, though, wouldn't last long. Just about a month later, a group called the Marine Technology Society sent a unanimous letter raising concerns, safety concerns about the Titan and calling for a third party to conduct safety testing. OceanGate, though, pressed on and in July of 2021 completed Titan's first successful dive to the Titanic. It would reportedly complete dozens more leading up to this final expedition, but this time there would be no return. The submersible stopped communicating with the surface around 9:45 Sunday morning. And right around that exact moment, the U.S. Navy now reports underwater microphones picked up sounds consistent with an implosion, the tragic end of Titan.
That's crazy that the microphones the Navy has picked up the implosion.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
There's three red flags to me about this whole entire scenario.
Okay.
Not only the fact of it's controlled by a controller. The Navy can't even go that deep. But the fact that they had the word deaf, exactly, controlled by a controller, the fact that they had the word death in this thing like 5 times and they had to sign a contract before they went.
They had to sign like 4 contract, 4 waivers, and all that shit. G-Stat 32, what's up? Welcome.
What's going on, G-Stat?
Creating a clip.
That's actually the homie that I'm going to be I plan on doing the podcast with.
Oh, all right, cool. Hey, if you want to come on this podcast, just DM us. Let us know. We're always welcome to have other guests on our show.
I'm going to put in a shout out for him too, man.
So, yeah, I mean, like Jim Griffith said here, let me find his comment real quick. God damn. Where is it? Yeah, there you go. Thank you. They have the money. They can afford it. I mean, at the cost of their life, though. I mean, at the bottom line, it's at the cost of their life.
That's board money right there.
Oh, for sure. 200 grand, 250 grand. They spend more on like heating their mansion every month than that.
Yeah, that's bored money. That's what you do when you're bored. You know how many Americans would probably die to have 250,000 in their banking account now?
Hell yeah.
The average
Go ahead.
The average American can afford a $500 emergency.
Okay, Dave Ramsey.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's fuck you money.
Exactly.
We're going to the Titanic on Sunday, guys. Let me get my Xbox controller out. Let me make sure it's charged. They actually showed a inside. They had that like space explorer guy, and in the background there's like a computer with like a Windows login screen, and it's like, oh, that's why it went down. They used Windows. Windows crashed. I'm like, oh, too soon. It's horrible. Yeah, that's sad.
Did you guys see the young boy that was his stepson, he was trying to get his stepson to go and he didn't end up going. He was upset about that. I think when he went to a Blink 182 concert and Cardi B called him out on it on social media, was like, you're at a concert going hard and you don't even care about what's going on.
So there's an interview with this kid. He was also DMing an OnlyFans girl to sit on his face too. I don't know if you saw that.
No, I didn't see that.
There was a interview with him saying like, there's nothing I could have done. I wanted to get my mind off it. I already had the ticket for it. What am I going to do? Sit at home? I forget the kid's name. 182.
But you know what the worst thing about it is, the whole situation though, is the fact that they went on Father's Day.
Right, and the one actually took the son too. So the son died too.
So this kid was invited to go on this trip, didn't go. His dad died, and instead of mourning his dad's death, he went to
They
a
didn't know that
Blink-182 concert.
he didn't know that he
Yeah.
was dead yet. But yes,
Well, he was hearing about it going on while he was at the concert, and
Right, I
Cardi
found
B
the- I
called him out for it and said, "Why aren't you trying to do something else to help?"
I
Before
found the
you-
video. I'm gonna upload it now.
Okay, before you play that clip, Scouts, don't you think Dad would do the same thing? He'd probably be like, "I'm going
Oh
to a
my
Kiss
God.
concert instead of
I'm
going."
going to NASCAR.
Yeah, I'm going to NASCAR.
I
This
don't know.
motherfucker-
I don't know. If he found
Yeah.
out about it, he probably wouldn't have went. If he found out about
No.
it before,
No,
he
your
probably would have
dad-
tried to figure out
Yeah,
like why or what happened.
Your dad
or
would
what he
put
can do.
family. Your dad would put family first.
Little Meatball would go to NASCAR. Fuck that shit.
And also, this is a stepson. So how close is he with his stepdad, the
Yeah,
billionaire?
that's true. That's true.
I'm gonna play. This is a TMZ clip from Cardi B slamming billionaire son.
All right, let's see it.
Isn't it sad that you a whole billionaire and nobody gives about you?
Cardi B blasting this guy, stepson of Hamish Harding, one of the 5 people in the submersible that went missing while exploring the Titanic. Why? Because the stepson went to a Blink-182 concert during this ordeal and posted about it.
This has become the most bizarre sideshow of this.
So this guy, he went to the show, he defended himself online saying,
It might be distasteful being here, but my family would want me to be at the Blink-182 show as it's my favorite band and music helps me in difficult times.
and Cardi B, I think she's articulating what a lot of people are feeling, which is that this is inappropriate.
People is like, well, what is he supposed to do? Be sad at the house? Yes. You're supposed to be at the house sad. You're supposed to be crying for me. You're supposed to be right next to the phone waiting to hear any updates about me.
Well put, but not for nothing. If you're gonna call someone out for showing poor taste in the midst of a potential tragedy, maybe don't do it with a goofy Snapchat demon behind you. Anyway, the kid slapped Cardi back saying, "What a piece of blank trashy celeb. Cardi B trying to get clout off me and my family's suffering."
Well, and the other thing is, he could go to the Blink-182 concert, but why put it on social?
Why post it and why say it's what he would want? Why?
Meantime, as the search continues in the North Atlantic for the submersible, rescue crews are hearing banging noises over sonar, which could be signs of life.
Their problem is this. They've got less than a day of oxygen left. And if it's at the bottom of the ocean, nobody can say that there's any way of getting them out.
They sent in this morning some sort of rigs that are theoretically capable of bringing them up.
But will they get to them in time? All we can do is wait and hope.
Obviously, that clip's a little bit old.
So I agree with what TMZ said. If you're gonna bash somebody, why have that fucking Snapchat filter on?
Yeah, I was thinking that the whole
Same
time.
thing. I can't
Like-
even take her serious with that filter.
Right.
TMZ like nailed it, and Cardi B, this is like a big L for you. You're a fucking idiot for having that filter on.
Not only that is what she said about you're supposed to be at home waiting. You're supposed to be at home grieving. You're supposed to be at home. People grieve in different ways.
I agree.
People are human.
I agree. Not only that,
Nice.
this is June. Isn't this Men's Mental Health Month? Like he was
It is.
grieving.
Yep.
He was grieving the way that he knew how to grieve.
To music. And he said that he likes music and music helps him get over that hurdle of the hurt. So a kid, do whatever you want to do. It doesn't affect me. I just still don't know why he posted it on social media. I would have kept that shit off because all eyes are on him right now.
So are you not supposed to go to work either?
That's kind of a toss up. First of all, I doubt that kid works. His dad's a billionaire. Would you guys work if your
He
dad's a
probably don't
billionaire?
work.
I wouldn't work.
So my job offers bereavement. So
Every job legally should.
I
I
agree
believe
with
it's a
that.
I believe that's a federal thing, isn't it? Can
No.
one of you guys back
At
me
least
up on
a
that?
day.
No.
At least a day or two.
No.
Well,
I don't
usually,
think it's federally no.
if it's a father, what's up, Big Ed Smith? Welcome. If it's a father or a stepfather or a mom or stepmother, then I would say a week would be the time. A week. What do you guys think? Because you got to make plans for that.
I think at least I think you should at least get a day or two.
Well, you got to also make plans. You got to.
Well, I mean, yeah, you could get a day or two to go see him and stuff like that, and maybe get like a day or two to do the plans, but you should still go back to work after a day or two.
So my job offers bereavement according to what type of family member. I think if it's like my parents or like my spouse, it's like 4 or 5 days.
Okay.
But if it's like a cousin, it's only for the day.
God damn, you cheap ass company! I want you to come to Chicago. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's only for a day. But like if like our dad died, like say tomorrow, I'd probably be able to take like 5 days off. But my company's pretty cool. They would, if like I needed longer than that, then obviously they would let me use like PTO time or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Exile's old company gave him 3 days paid for bereavement, normally paid for immediate family.
Yeah.
What's up, Exile? How you doing, man?
I guess it just really depends on like who dies in your family. You know what I mean? If it's just like a cousin or whatever, they're just gonna give you the day and send you on your way.
Fuck your cousins, guys. Fuck your cousins.
Fuck your cousins. They ain't shit.
G Stat said, I'm saying, she wants you to sit at home and wait for her call. No, nobody's sitting at home waiting for the call.
That's what Cardi B was saying. Okay. All right. I don't know if I feel like if music helps that kid, then fine. It doesn't affect me at all.
I don't know. I guess it really just depends on the situation. Like, I don't know. Like, if I was out of town or something, like say I was in like Hawaii on vacation and like Scouts goes on like a Titanic submarine adventure and he gets stuck down there.
Scouts.
I'm not going to just leave. I'm just not going to leave Hawaii right away until I find out he passed away.
I mean, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah, there's nothing I
Hey,
can
look,
do. I'm not
if
just
I
gonna
had the
bounce
money,
from
I would not be
Hawaii.
going on no damn Titanic adventure. I'll be throwing it somewhere.
First of all, there's probably a video game like deep sea exploration. Is there? I don't know. I don't know video games like you two do, but I feel like Scott would rather do that sitting at home in his boxers than freaking go on this $250,000 voyage.
Titanic voyage.
I mean, look, they got flight simulator nowadays.
Yeah.
They got trucking simulator nowadays. Why wouldn't they not
Lawnmower.
have a deep sea diving simulator?
I think the only way I would go on a Titanic voyage is if I get to see Kate naked with her boobies hanging.
Oh boy, here we go.
Only way.
Here we go. I gotta play it. Where is it? That and this.
Yeah.
I should have got you guys to get some. I should have sent y'all some of the memes to put up there so you could show these guys how dirty the internet is.
The internet is ridiculous.
You know what my favorite one was though?
What's that?
It said, "How are all these memes submerging faster than the submarine?"
God damn.
All right, I just got sent from Big Ed Smith. Oh, God damn, that was loud in my ear. I just got sent a guy streaming or playing a deep sea game. This game actually looks pretty fun. Let me share my screen.
Can you go to share display or share screen?
Yeah, I'm doing it now. I've got it muted, but
what the hell is that?
Yeah, I don't know.
It looks like a whale.
3 years ago, new underwater exploration game, Beyond Blue.
I wonder if that's them, like after they got out of that submarine.
Oh my God! It imploded on itself.
You know another thing that threw me off about it too, though.
What's that?
First of all, I gotta say R.I.P. to them, and I really wish they would have made it back. But at the same time, though, even if it did submerge and it went up to the sea, they have 17 bolts. They have to wait for somebody to come in and detach for them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they had 17
damn.
bolts closed and closed them in. So even if it did go to the top and they resurfaced, some would have to come take out them 17 bolts to get them out.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And not only that is like Big Ed Smith says that it imploded. They died in nanoseconds. So basically the second it imploded, their bodies just sucked in like a pop can.
So I just want to say, you know how many times this week I've heard the word imploded, and I've never heard that word before ever in my life. I think I've heard imploded like a million times this week.
Jazzy Gale, what's up, Jazzy?
Hey, Jazzy.
How are you? Smooth jazz.
So speaking of video games, because we've been like kind of hinting around the video games, Nintendo dropped a Nintendo Direct a couple days ago. And you guys know I'm a big video game fan. I follow all different various types of video games. So I kind of wanted to share this with you guys. There's actually a new Mario coming out. And
Is it really?
Yes, and it's actually a 2D Mario. So I'm going to play the clip from the Nintendo Direct. It's probably one of the best games from the Direct. So here it is.
Onward and upward.
Oh, damn, this looks cool. I'm downloading this. Somebody's gonna click on like my preview and be like, Jimbo got really good at Mario. Oh, then this. So the first part is like the old Mario, and then like this is kind of like Mario Party a little bit. It's not even the castle. What the hell? They need to make that the castle. 10/20/23.
Wowie dowie! That Goomba looks so well then.
I'm downloading it.
All right.
October.
I saw a lot of good comments. We got Jazzy Gal saying she wants and she needs a Switch. Exile says it looks legit. And then Jim Griffith says looks pretty cool. I'm glad with the positive comments. What do you guys think of the new Mario that's coming out on October?
I want to download it. I have a Switch.
Scouts?
I don't have a Switch to download it.
So
Jazzy goes, my birthday's in January. Thanks in advance. So if one of you guys want to spring for a Switch for Jazzy,
Yeah. You could also get a Switch Lite. They're only $200. They're a lot cheaper than the regular Switch because the regular Switch is 300.
So what's the difference though?
Yeah, what's the difference?
The difference between a Switch and a Switch Lite cannot be docked, whereas a Switch can be docked.
Oh, okay. Got it. I use mine docked more
So
than I
wait,
do undocked.
I was about to say, so what docking is charging it?
Docking
And-
is playing it on the TV.
Yeah, and streaming it.
Yeah. You can't
So, like-
stream you
like
can't
for me,
stream
I-
a Switch Lite.
For me, I put it on the dock that there's an HDMI cord that goes into a capture card that it shows up on my screen. In
Yes.
OBS.
And Exile, you're right. There's a Switch OLED too, which the screen is brighter and the screen is a little bit bigger. It has a bigger bezel. Jimbo, you actually have the regular Switch, the version 2, and the OLED is a little bit better, not much better. They just have like a better battery life and a better screen.
I feel like you don't need that if you have it docked and you play it docked.
I agree.
Who cares about the screen?
And who cares about the battery life if you play it docked?
Right. Thinking it's probably bad. It's probably bad for it that I have it docked all the time, though, isn't it?
Maybe. Probably. It probably ruins the battery.
Probably. And it doesn't look like I can take the battery out. I don't see a removable back.
You would have to unscrew it and do that. I've seen deep
YouTube
dives on
videos.
that. Yeah, deep
YouTube
dives.
videos. Okay. So if I need to fix it, I see like 100 screws on the side.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna call you.
No, I don't know how to do it. I'm just saying you could do it. I think you could do it. So I wanted to give a little what I think of the Mario game. So I feel like it's like Mario on steroids. I feel like it's like Super Mario World, like on the Super
Right.
Nintendo, but
Yep.
on like heroin. It's like a big fucking
Heroin.
or mushrooms or crack or cocaine, whatever. It's like a souped up Mario. It looks pretty dope, but do I think it's worth $60? I don't think it's a $60 game.
Wait for Black Friday.
So, thing is with Nintendo games, they never really go on sale on Black Friday,
Oh, they
especially
don't.
first party games. First party Nintendo games rarely ever go on sale and go on sale on Black Friday on top of that.
By first party, you mean like Mario and
Mario and Zelda.
So Nintendo made the games, not like
Yes.
like Jeopardy or something.
No, that's a third party
Okay.
game.
All right.
Yeah, first party games is made by Nintendo if it's the Nintendo console, just like if Xbox made first party games, it would be made by Microsoft. And then there's
makes sense.
third party games, which is a major distributor or a major developer like Activision, whatever. And
EA
then
Sports.
Yeah, that's a
Okay.
third party game. And
Okay.
then there's also a another type of what is it called? Damn, now
Wang
you
Dang
get-
Doodle.
Yeah, Wang Dang Doodle. We'll go with that. But yeah, I don't know. The new Mario looks pretty dope. I'm kind of excited for it.
So I think we should jump into sports real quick. Scout, you
Okay.
have the floor.
Say it again.
Sports.
Sports.
Okay.
Sports with scouts.
Yeah, there you go.
So I got like three different scenarios that we could go by and see what can really be done. Me and Jim Griffith talked about this a little bit yesterday. All right, so the first thing is I guess I'll just go by it. So you guys seen Dalvin Cook got released from the Vikings like a week or two ago. Do you think he is going to be signed before the season starts? Or if you do, where is he going to go?
Packers.
He'll get re-signed, but I don't know where he'll go.
I think it's going to take for somebody to get hurt because there's not that many teams I can think of right now that he could actually go somewhere.
He'll get re-signed. How many years has he played?
How old is
Probably, I think 5 or 6.
So he's probably in the middle towards the end of his career. He'll probably get like a 2-year contract.
But every team I can think of, they got one.
You don't think he'll be back with the Vikings?
No. Why did they release him?
Yeah, that's true.
What about the Bills picking him up? Do you think the Bills need another receiver?
They're capped. They don't have enough cap space. It's running back. They don't have enough cap space for a running back.
Oh, running back. I thought he was a receiver. Oh, I know the 49ers don't need him. We don't need nobody.
The only place I could probably see him going is probably Carolina, since Christian McCaffrey left.
Yeah, that would be a good slot for him.
I mean, that's the only spot I can think of. I don't know.
Right.
What do you guys think in chat? Any thoughts? Because I don't see. Yeah, the Bills do not need him, Jazzy. They got too much. They don't have enough cap space for him anyways.
So he's 27 years old. That means he still has some years left.
He's still got a 2. He can at least do 2 years.
I would love to see
I'd say
him.
at least 4, but yeah.
I would love to see him go play for the Dolphins.
Well, keep in mind, running backs don't really last that long. They're probably they have like the shortest career span in the NFL, I think.
Yeah, 30, 32. That's normal when they start to die off.
So he's got another probably 4-year contract coming his way.
Yeah.
At most.
At most. Yeah.
Right.
I wouldn't sign him more for a 4-year. And then you sign him for a 4-year, you're risking for injury, and he's probably on the downturn of his I think the Vikings were looking for a better ROI with this guy, and obviously he wasn't. There it is. Look at that. Thank you, Exile. Exile coming in clutch. The average career span is 6 years, and he played how many years? 6?
I couldn't tell you.
It's like 5 or 6, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean 2 years at the most.
Yeah, he 2 years at the most if you're going that way.
Yeah.
2017 he was signed with the Vikings. So there you go.
He's 6 years. Yeah, he's on the 6-year mark.
There you go. 2-year max. I get that.
Yeah. So I actually have a sport topic that I want to talk about.
Go ahead. So
I'm a big California fan when it comes to sports. I'm not a fair weather fan. Jimbo and Scouts could back me up. I'm a huge 49ers fan.
Since we were kids.
Huge, I rep the Bay, so I'm also a Warriors fan. How do you guys feel about Chris Paul getting signed to the Warriors and they let go of Jordan Poole and some picks for him?
Didn't you see that? Didn't you post that in Discord?
I believe you did. I posted like a picture of it, but nobody commented on it.
Stupid move, XL said. He's ring chasing. He's ring chasing.
So here's my take on it.
Can you be mad at him though? If he has a chance to win it, why not go for it?
Here's my take on it. I'm a big Warriors fan. I love Steph. I love Clay. I love Draymond Green. I love our core guys. Let's be realistic. How many more years can these guys pull off a championship caliber team? I really feel like Jordan Poole was the future of the Warriors. They were preparing for these guys to leave, and I feel like Chris Paul getting rid of Jordan Poole to pick up Chris Paul was just a bad idea. I feel like Jordan Poole was the future of the Warriors, and they let go of our future.
Jordan Poole was locker room cancer from the NBA ramblings. I heard that too. I heard that as well.
But keep in mind, do you really think Draymond Green, Clay, and Steph would be there for another couple years? Like, do you really honestly think they have 2 more good after 2 years? Do you think they have a chance to run at another championship?
Yeah,
I
if
agree with
they have the
Exile,
right.
2 or 3 max.
I would say 4, 4 or 5. I'll go on the upper end of it. Yeah, they'll probably play smart and not too hard. I agree with Big Ed
I don't
Smith.
know. I like Jordan Poole. I really think that he's going to be a star wherever he goes.
Steph can. Clay's injuries ruined him.
I agree. Clay's injuries are just he's not the same Clay.
No, not at all.
I don't know. I just wanted to bring that up. That was my sports topic, and I don't really talk about sports, but
I got a sports topic for you guys.
all right.
Cubs are in London playing the Cardinals tomorrow at noon our time, noon 10 our time, Central Time. I have a coworker that's actually there, flew out to London to go see it. Yes, they're playing at London Stadium.
So you know what I thought about doing? I thought about being a in disguise Cubs fan just to piss off Grandpa and my
Don't
dad.
do it. Don't do it.
Why?
Don't do it.
Why?
Just don't do it. Jazzy Gal's a Sox fan as well.
I'm the only.
I know you don't care.
I don't care either way.
Baseball in England, yes. The Cubs are in England as we speak.
Because I posted that picture on Facebook. And your mom was like, "Wrong team."
The Cubs are only 2 games under 500. They look like they were crushing. And then the Reds came out of nowhere. If you would have told me that the Reds would have been NL Central's top team and there would have been a submarine diving for the Titanic that imploded this week, I would have said you're freaking insane.
Didn't you
But
say
here
that
we
in
are.
Discord?
I did.
Yeah. Make sure you guys follow us on Rumble, follow us on Facebook, follow us on YouTube, check out the website and join the Discord, man. We kind of like chat all day long in the Discord. So if you guys are interested, like chatting with us all day, go ahead and join, dude.
While you're on the toilet, log in.
Exile, I would not be surprised, Exile, if they don't have a game of NFL in China, because they're trying to get more international games anyways going for that.
There's that comment right there.
Going now we're gonna go back to football again, you guys, for 2 more, because I enjoy talking about it. So you guys seen that Odell Beckham got signed to the Ravens. Lamar Jackson can run around, he can hop, and he can flip, he can run, he could hula hoop, you know what I'm saying? He could do all that. He's the modern day Michael Vick. But
I like to see the hula hoop.
Do you think that now that he has a really good receiver, I'm not going to say great, but has a really good receiver, do you guys think that we could see him finally throwing the ball?
Yeah. Get right back up, or get good backup for him. Get a good offensive, tackle to protect him, and get, the right players on the field. Yeah.
I've argued with a couple people about Lamar. I don't really care for Lamar. Never been a fan. I really think he's overrated. I think his stats look great, just running the ball, trying to be a modern day Vic.
That's a spam.
No, it's not. That's not spam.
First time chatter. Haven't watched it stream in a few years. It's me as Deluxe Rocket League private matches like 2019.
In 2019 or so. No, he
spam.
knows me from Rocket League. That's
Welcome.
true. Welcome back.
Welcome.
I used to do Rocket League private matches. Username James YT, password ABC123.
Give your password to everybody.
That was just for Rocket
for the
League
game.
private
For the game.
matches.
Okay, I
yeah,
thought you meant like
that's
for
not
a stream.
No. ABC123. Come on, Jimbo. Yeah. ABC123 is my password for everything, guys. Go hack my bank.
There you go. So Jim Griffith says they did this years ago, stopped for some reason. They quit going over there, or they're talking about China.
Well, they did. They
China,
did two
games.
games. They did 2 games in London and a game in Mexico last year.
I think it would be smart to do preseason games across the pond. I think it would be smart for the NFL brand. I just don't think regular season games should be. If they are, they need to have a bye week next week, the week after.
Yeah, absolutely. I think if they did like a doesn't matter scrimmage preseason match, maybe like before the first week. Because now they limited. There used to be 4 preseason games. Now there are 3 preseason games. So I think they should, they should do that for like the 4th game.
Okay, we need to make a pause real quick.
Pause.
Today is Gigi Quinn's birthday.
Happy birthday!
Hey, Gigi Quinn.
Happy birthday once again. How was your birthday? How was the drinks and the beach that you said you were going to today? What'd you drink today?
So happy birthday to Gigi Quinn. I think she's like 40 now.
Don't give people's ages on here. Come on,
not,
man.
She's not 40. I'm just being...
Oh,
How
okay.
dare you?
I don't know. She says thank you, guys.
Until she hears that I said that she's 40.
She's gonna jump on the stream and kick your ass over the screen.
Yeah, she probably will.
If she doesn't call in.
Yeah.
That number will be live in about 10 minutes.
4 minutes
or so. 5 after. We do have another guest that we're gonna come in after the intermission, so I'm excited.
Yeah, because I've been trying to get this person to come on the show for a long time, and he finally did it. So shout out to this person. I'm not going to give it out until after.
Besides for me, yeah.
Well, you too.
Well, you too, Scouts.
Body bags. Make sure you guys all say happy birthday to Gigi Quinn. It's her birthday today.
She's 40.
She's 40. You ass. She's calling you an ass.
What did you drink on the beach, Quinn? What did you drink on the beach?
Some of that.
So one more topic though before we go into this intermission.
All right.
So
get rid of the,
you guys seen Russell Wilson go to Denver and he had an off year. Now you seen that now don't get me wrong, Geno Smith did okay for his first year as a overall starter.
He did amazing.
Now, do you think Geno Smith was worth them 3 years? Do you think that he can take it to the next level with the people he has behind him?
Yes. I think people were sleeping on Geno Smith.
I think they are too. But a lot of people say that he was just a great college quarterback.
No, they were sleeping on Geno Smith. I think the environment that Geno Smith was around or whatever, now he has a positive structure in Seattle. I think he'll do good in Seattle. I'm excited for Geno, but I can't be too excited because he's in the NFC West. So
I was about to say, if anybody knows about it, it's you, because you probably watch that team more than any other one.
Yeah. I'm excited for Geno. I'm excited for his brand new start, but when he plays the Niners, he better lose.
And don't get me wrong, like Pete Carroll is kind of like Andy Reid and Ron Rivera, and
he's a good coach.
Who else? He's a good coach. Mike Tomlin, he's a good coach. He knows how to bring people in there and develop them.
He's a great coach. Great coach.
I've never liked Seattle though.
Oh, I don't like Seattle. Well, I'm forced to hate Seattle. But I really think Russell Wilson's going to have another shitty season in Denver. I think he's on the downtrend on his career. And
do you think Denver's going to have a shitty season all around then?
Yes.
I do
think
too.
Seattle will have a better season than Denver?
Yes, I think Denver will probably be like 8-8, and I think Seattle will probably be. I got to look schedule, but
mark our words. You're hearing it here first.
I haven't looked at schedules. But I'm going to say Denver's going to be like 7-9, 8-8, and then Seattle will be like 9-7, 10-6.
Ooh, okay. Okay. I'm just hoping the Bears go undefeated with my boy. Maybe.
So you see what Body Bag said? Bag said, "What about Rodgers?
We'll
What
have
about
to get in
Rodgers,
that
Body
until
Bag?"
after. We'll have to get into that after we got intermission.
All right. I'm gonna start
All
this
right, we'll hear what
intermission.
he has to say, and we'll do that. We'll do it after the intermission.
This is a special intermission. I'm gonna give a huge shout out to Big Ed Smith. I actually pulled this mix. He actually made this mix for us for the show. So I'm gonna play this. Big Ed Smith, who's in my chat room. Thank you very much. So
Shout out to you, Big Ed.
We'll see you guys in 4 minutes and 10 seconds with our special guest.
Happy Friday.
I'm Jimbo Slice.
And I'm James.
And we are live
on Twitch and Rumble.
Friday nights, 9 p.m. Check us out.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Not the mic drop, fellas.
I love it. I love it. I love it. We got two special guests. I know we want to continue talking about sports, but I want to get them in here because one's a Niner fan and the other's a Bears fan.
All right, bring them in.
Because then we got backup over here. We got backup.
All right, bring them in.
All right. Guest number one. Where's the drum roll? Where's the drum roll? Can you do the drum roll?
I was going to do air horn, but here we go.
All right. Chuck the DJ.
Let's go.
Chuck, how's your mic sound?
How you guys doing?
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
can hear you. We can hear you.
I don't know. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, my
You
friend.
sound great. You sound great. And number two, guest.
Well, yeah, thank you. I always do.
Big Ed Smith, welcome into the show. Thank you for that mix, man. That's awesome.
Oh,
No problem. Bears fan all the way. Let's go.
There we go. All right, so Scout, you had a little more to add to the conversation before we cut it over into the break. What do you got?
So Body Bag said, "What about Aaron Rodgers? What do you guys think about Aaron Rodgers? What do you guys think Aaron Rodgers is going to do this year?"
I think Aaron Rodgers is going to have the same exact career like Brent Favre did. Same exact career. It's going to be the same exact thing. He's going to maybe go to the playoffs, maybe not. But if he does, he'll maybe win the first round, but get eliminated after that. He isn't going to make a Super Bowl run. He's just going to have a couple seasons with the Jets, and then he's going to retire and go the hell home.
Or no, he's going to go on ESPN or like Jeopardy and host those shows. That's what he's going to do. He's going to make a TV career out of himself after he's done. Do you guys think that?
He thinks he's the piece that's missing for the Jets. And I doubt it.
Yes, I agree.
I doubt it. When those defenses get after him, when he gets hit.
You're talking about football, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, Chuck. Chuck's not really a sports guy, if you could tell. He's
That's
a
all right,
music
Chuck.
guy. Unless it's lingerie football.
What
Chuck
about
knows
that
all
new
the
guy,
stats.
Montana? I'm telling you.
Wow.
I think Chuck is the only man I've ever seen streaming at 10 o'clock at night wearing sunglasses.
He's got the vibe. I'm telling you, Chuck is the man. I've been trying to get Chuck on here forever. Every time I go to watch I watch his shows, man. He's vibing, got the turntables, he's chilling.
Just so you guys know the voice right here.
You fucking idiots. Watch the Jimbo and James show. Friday night
Oh my God.
at 9
That's
Central
our man
on
Chuck.
Twitch.
Thank you, Chuck. So now we got two official DJs. For
And
the
you
show.
can tell by the quality right now.
The quality. You sound great.
You sound
Is this
great.
iPhone?
No,
I think
it's a
delayed,
Droid.
Chuck.
I'm not that cool for an iPhone.
Oh, hell! All right, I don't like you now, Chuck.
Team Samsung, baby. Team Samsung.
iPhone all the way.
Team Samsung.
Oh, we gotta hire a new DJ.
Hey, you know what though? I think me and Big Ed's have the same phone, and I think they're both
That's exactly
paid
what
off.
I was about to say.
I think they're both paid off.
And they're paid off. Number one, I haven't trusted Apple since the '80s with the Apple IIe. Proprietary software, proprietary hardware.
Wow.
No, not gonna do it.
Well,
I'm
I
with
will
you
say,
on that.
Look, I will say I got the 13 when it came out last year or whatever, and I will say though, since I haven't had an iPhone since 2014.
Hey, do me a favor.
there's
Hold
a
your
lot
phone
of
up like
updates
that.
since 2014.
Hold your phone up like that. Your iPhone. Did you see? Turn it on real quick. Like turn the screen on, because did you see that little flashing? That means they're watching you.
I
It
know,
was literally
every
when
day.
you held it up.
I know they're
Does
watching
mine
me
do
every
that?
day.
Does
Why
mine
do
do
you think
that?
we say stuff and it
Mine don't
happens?
do that. Mine don't do that.
One thing I will say about Apple, I know you were say what you said again, Big Ed, about Apple, about
Proprietary software and hardware. Back in
Yep.
the day when I used to make 286s, 386s, and 486s and build machines, you can go get the parts anywhere and build them. Apple, you ain't touching it.
So one thing I like about Apple, they are a tech company, and they pay a dividend, and I make money. So
I'll invest in them. I'm not saying I'm not investing.
no.
I would never say that.
Apple,
I would never say that.
Apple is a great stock buy. Great stock buy. Hi, Snow Queen, by the way. Shout out to you.
What's up, Snow Queen? I mean, I like the fact that I'm as you can tell, I press a button, all my lights go crazy. Open source, I'm that type of guy. I love open source hardware, software, all that, and I wouldn't be able to do that on an Apple. What I just did now, everything's all communicating nicely inside the Linux kernel.
One thing I can't stand about
my Stream Deck runs on an Android though. My Stream Deck runs on an Android. I'll never put it on the Apple though.
So you have that's your old phone then?
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
One thing I can't stand about Apple is like if you're trying to play games like, you know, like Nintendo games, Sega games and stuff, you can't do that on Apple. You got to do it off of Android.
Why not?
Because you can't download certain software. You can't
Because Apple sucks.
Yeah, Apple sucks when it comes to that.
Another thing that
you
was
can't
driving
jailbreak.
me, another thing
jailbreak.
that drove me crazy up until this week actually is I wasn't able to get the Kick app, but it was available on the Apple Store, but it was not available in the Play Store, the Google Store. But it is now.
What's up?
Oh, it's available? Kick
It
available
is.
Oh, yeah, it is now. Yeah, because I got the note. Yeah.
So
last night actually when I streamed.
I think everybody in here has dabbled with Kick, correct? Am I safe to say that?
I haven't streamed.
Yes.
I haven't went live yet. I just set up my profile.
Same here.
What do you guys think about the platform? I mean, is it similar to Twitch?
Do you like Twitch? It's the same thing.
I mean,
you want my
everything
honest opinion?
Yeah, I do.
My honest opinion is
Bring it, Ed.
My honest opinion is Twitch is trying to get rid of streamers anyway.
Yes.
I have
After
a
what
feeling
they did?
Yes. They're trying to get rid of streamers anyway. So out of the blue comes Kick. Now, first of all, Kick is through my company laptop. When I try to get to Kick, it says, you ain't going there. It's a gambling site. So Kick used to be known for gambling and like the underground where you could do things. So I believe that they this is set up. You know, you get more revenue on Kick. You know, things look, you know, the grass looks greener on the other side with Kick. So I have a feeling that after a while, I'll give it 4 or 5 years, Twitch won't be the same.
So I have a comment to that, Big Ed. So you said that Twitch is trying to get rid of their streamers. So if they got rid of all their streamers, how would they make profit? How would they make money if they got rid of all their content creators?
Amazon's not worried about money.
No,
I got
honestly.
I got an answer to that too.
Well, okay.
Well,
that makes sense, but then why would they get rid of a platform that's making them money though?
It's not. It's hemorrhaging them money.
How you
It
figure
is.
they're
Well, okay, here. Put it this way: Amazon makes more money from Kick than it does Twitch, and I'll tell you why. It's because
I don't think.
yes,
I
they
don't
are.
think they're
And
owned
it's
by the same
because-
company.
Nope. But Kick is hosted on
Amazon owns both
AWS
of them,
Amazon
technically.
servers.
There
One
you
at a
go.
time. One at a time.
Yeah.
Okay, say that again,
it
Jimbo.
uses
Amazon,
yeah.
Amazon's web servers, AWS, hosts
Uh-huh.
a lot of freaking sites. Roku hosts a shit ton of sites.
Okay.
Kick being one of them right now, and also Twitch being one of them. Right now, Twitch is paying bottom of the barrel prices to use that web service, while Kick is paying Prime. So they're making more money on Kick. Amazon's making more money on Kick than it is the whole 50-50, 70-30 sub-split bullshit that's going on Twitch right now.
And like you said, technically,
And
Kick
when you say they're trying to get rid of
I feel like we're
streamers, are you talking DJs or gamers?
all
in
streamers.
general,
I would like to put that as content
Oh, okay.
creators
'Cause
because
it-
that's everybody.
Because look at what they're doing. They don't want you to advertise things outside of Twitch now. So
Yeah, because they
so
don't want to
people-
put you away from the platform. They want to keep you here.
Right.
So-
And you can't skip the ads unless you pay for a subscription, which is then giving them money.
Well,
Or-
the
or
other
Turbo.
thing that they created that Turbo. So wouldn't Turbo? Why would they create Turbo for? Do you get what I'm saying? There's got to be a reason why.
All right, I'll tell you why they created Turbo. And
Okay,
it's
go
very
ahead.
freaking simple. You pay monthly for Amazon Music, for Apple TV, Hulu. You pay monthly for all these. Thank you, Chuck, for the subscription. You're right there. I can see you. Thank you. They want Twitch to be like another Hulu, where you just pay for it, where it automatically deducts out of your account. You don't think about it. You just use the service. Am I right, guys?
So are you thinking Twitch as more of a subscription service like
It's-
Hulu,
It's going that way.
Netflix, and all that? So how are
It's-
streamers or content creators gonna make money off Twitch then? Just off bits? Because it would be pointless for them to sub because they could just sign up for Turbo.
Good question. That's the missing link.
Unless if somebody. So how much is Turbo? Does anybody know off the top of their head?
$8.99.
So I wonder if like you sign up for Turbo under their page, does the streamer get a certain kickback from that?
I don't think you
No,
can.
not at all.
I haven't seen it.
Why should
Have you guys? They should. Kind of like I just put our referral. If you guys go to jimbojameshow.com/referral, any of the links in there get us some sort of credit, either it be a free month or you know what I mean, something. That's I think how it should work with Turbo.
Yeah, some affiliate type bullshit because we brought you here. You're watching us. You signed up for Turbo for us. Why aren't we getting a kickback? Give us $1 or $2. It'd be
I
just
think at
like a
the-
subscription service.
I think at the end of the day, if you grow a following, kind of like what we're doing here, and everybody in this room has a following, they'll travel with you to another platform if
Yeah, I have
you're
two.
that good. If you're that good.
I
Or if that
disagree.
platform is also that good. Like I've was on Ryan's stream on Kick last night or 2 nights ago or whatever. I can't remember what day that was.
So keep in mind.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
When I used to stream,
Was he paying attention?
Yes. Well, his wife was, but yes.
So keep in mind when I used to stream, I used to stream
To
on
Kick or to
YouTube.
Twitch?
Chuck's like a little delayed.
Yeah. Sorry, Chuck. So keep in mind, I used to stream on YouTube.
Yeah, I got a delay.
and,
I'm sorry, James. I keep talking on you.
You're good. I used to stream on YouTube and I had almost 2,000 subscribers. When I transferred over to Twitch, they didn't follow me.
Really?
No.
Yeah, but
only a
Because
few. Only a few.
No one wants to make a Twitch account. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
No one wants to make a Twitch account. You have to make a
nobody-
Twitch account.
Yeah.
But everybody got
Well, it's the same problem.
If you go from Twitch to YouTube, everybody has a YouTube. They can easily just subscribe to you on YouTube.
So
but no one wants to
won't-
make a Twitch account to do that.
So won't that be the same problem when it comes to Kick? That's just another platform where they got to create a username, password, and do the exact same thing.
Unless they're a
you
streamer,
know,
sure.
I think this would be a lot easier if you know how a lot of websites you can sign in with Google or Facebook.
Yes.
I think that would be so much easier because then it's just one freaking account and it's more secure that way too.
Mm-hmm.
Double 2FA and all that is already embedded in Google's login.
Well, on
Yeah, but
Kick,
they
you
get
have
rid
to
of-
have a 2FA to be even verified.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you have to be affiliate. You have to, and once you get your goal, you have to have a 2FA to even become an affiliate on Kick.
You got to use like your cell phone and shit.
Guess I better put my bot account, get a 2FA for my bot account then. Actually, I do. So I actually have a funny story. My bot account that you keep seeing popping up here. By the way, follow Big Ed Smith there. But Jimbo Slice bot and my regular account share my same phone number, my cell phone number, obviously. And my bot got banned from DJ Six. Chuck, you know who DJ Six is, of course. He's part of the crew and everything. But it got banned from his chat room.
Why did he ban him?
It was one of his mods getting overzealous, saw Jimbo Slice with bot next to it, and then I pop in. I couldn't even chat because my phone number was banned on this account. So I had to literally text DJ Six's wife to say, hey, this is what's going on. And then she fixed it, I guess. Or between them both, they fixed it. But I had no clue that was even a thing.
You are fake news.
All right, what else? We got some topics. James, you got some topics, don't you?
I know. Well, I haven't even been able to tackle the topics.
Can I wait? Can I?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Chuck, you got the floor.
Can I? Well, I just want to real quick on the Kick thing. I can't get the people to follow you over there to make the move from Twitch to Kick.
That's the difficult part of the quote transition if you want to transition.
What software do you use, Chuck?
OBS. I'll answer that.
I don't know. Ask Jim.
I said
so. You know what you could do? You could always just say F the bullshit and just go live using Restream and go live on both of them and put your Kick chat, put your Kick link in your Twitch chat and get them to go follow you while you're live on Kick. While you're live on Twitch, you could also do that too.
Technically, not allowed.
Are you paying attention, Jim?
Yes. Technically not allowed, but I see Big Ed Smith doing his no.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care. I'm gonna do both and don't even care anymore.
I mean, we're on Rumble right now.
So we've had that discussion. Me and Jimbo have had that discussion.
I do Restream to Kick when I do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's how.
good.
Yeah, okay, cool.
That's good, Chuck.
So put your. My bad, James. I was going to just say, so when you're live on Twitch and you're live on Kick, just put your Twitch or in your Twitch chat, put your link for Kick in there to get your followers on Twitch to follow you on Kick.
So what I was going to say is, and me and Jimbo has talked about this several times, it's against the terms of service to, once you're affiliate on Twitch and you're getting bits,
anything now.
Not
anything.
Pre when we were discussing this.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, pre Jimbo James show. you can't do that if you're an affiliate. So that was the issue that we were having. But I said, fuck that. We're going on fucking Rumble. We're just streaming the show. Fuck Twitch. I don't know if I can say this. We're probably going to get banned. But fuck
Here
'em.
we go. Here we go. Chuck, I'm going to need your login and password. We need a new account. All right. So we got topics at all? Let's jump into
I got
a topic.
topics. Big Ed ain't saying shit. He's worried. Look at him.
No, I'm fine.
He's good. Let's get it. All right.
I'm a rookie.
He's waiting to get kicked off.
Medic says, fuck him.
As long as you don't say pimp and use homophobic slang, you're good. All right, here we go. So we're going to talk about Hunter Biden. You know, Hunter Biden was like MIA in the news this week.
Well, yeah, there was a freaking Titanic submarine.
They were too worried about Andrew Tate more than Hunter Biden. So we're going to talk about fucking Hunter Biden. Here we go.
Breaking news about President Biden's son, Hunter Biden. ABC News is learning he has reached a deal with federal prosecutors to plead guilty to 2 minor tax crimes and admit to the facts of a gun charge. That's according to court papers filed Tuesday. The terms would likely keep him out of jail. The Department of Justice has been navigating a politically sensitive investigation involving Hunter Biden's business activities. The charges relate to his taxes and whether he lied about his drug use on a gun application form in 2018. This investigation was led by the U.S. Attorney in Delaware, appointed by former President Trump and kept on the job by President Biden and the Biden administration. The investigation does not involve President Biden. I want to get right to our Chief Justice correspondent, Pierre Thomas, with more on this. Pierre, you have that court filing in front of you, so walk us through the details of this deal.
Dinah, well, the Justice Department and attorneys for Hunter Biden have reached an agreement that would end the long-running federal investigation into his personal and professional life, according to a new court filing just reviewed by ABC News. The plea deal calls for Biden to plead guilty to a pair of tax-related misdemeanors in exchange for probation, which will allow him to avoid serving time in prison if the deal is approved by a federal judge. The deal, which was negotiated by the U.S. Attorney for Delaware, David Weiss, a Trump appointee, also includes a pretrial diversion for one felony count related to Hunter Biden's illegal possession of a firearm, meaning that prosecutors would agree to drop that charge if Biden adheres to certain terms of a program such as no illegal drug use. Sources close to Hunter Biden believe that this will end the more than 5-year investigation that has dogged Hunter and his father, both men accused of corruption, as critics have focused on Hunter Biden's business deals in Ukraine and China.
All right, so we're going to start left from right because I know we're having issues with cutting each other off, and I want everybody to speak on this topic. We'll start with Jimbo. What do you think of the charges?
He's ruining it for us legal gun owners. That's what I have to say.
Scouts?
I mean, they're all fucking crooked, you ask me. He deserves what he deserves. He deserves what he gets. They're all crooked in every which way.
Big?
Well, from what I understand, it's a witch hunt, and that if he was a normal person, there would have been no charges brought against him at all.
Really?
Ooh, I like this.
Okay. There would have been no charges brought against him at all. So this is all part of the game. This is the part of you screw me, then I'm going to screw you.
Chuck?
I have no idea. I live in a bubble, and it involves the DJ world.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
You know, I kind of thinking about Big Ed Smith's comment there. I actually would disagree and say that if it were me or you, that the book would be thrown at us. So I'm going to disagree with Big Ed Smith on this one.
Well, this came from the news. They were saying if it was a regular person. Now, I'm not saying you believe everything the news say, but they said if it was anyone else, there would have been no charges brought.
Listen, the only person that I trust on the news is Tom fucking Skilling. That's it. For us Chicago guys, that's our weatherman. That's our weatherman. Yeah.
Is he always right?
Wait, hold
Never.
on, hold on, hold
Never
on.
right.
Okay, I was about to say our
Hold on.
weatherman sucks. He got fired.
And who was Tom Skilling's brother?
Oh yeah, the CEO
Enron
of
guy.
Enron. Yeah, he was the CEO of Enron.
And everybody
That's right.
knows what happened to Enron.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's interesting.
Chuck's wondering what's going on. Try refreshing, Chuck. That probably might fix it.
Big Ed,
No, you're fine. I just have no idea because I don't listen to the news.
Oh, I thought you meant like your delay. I think maybe refreshing would fix your delay.
Yeah, you got a huge delay.
Oh, you want me to refresh my phone?
Yes, refresh your phone.
Yeah,
That'll
refresh
fix
your
it.
phone. You got a
That'll
big
fix it.
delay.
Yes. Hey, listen, this would not be the Jimbo and
hold on
James
a
show if
second.
we didn't have some sort of technical difficulties or something.
Big Ed, I'd like to ask this question, and no disrespect, are you Democrat or Republican?
I don't put myself in any category. I vote for the best person.
Okay, so
To put yourself in a
independence-
category, well, I'm gonna have to explain this.
No, go
because
ahead.
I'm gonna have to explain this.
Yeah.
I don't believe in separation of any type, whether it's color, religion, sex. I believe it's all done to keep us separated and to keep us fighting each other. The whole point is the government to win. When we separate who's vaccinated, who's not vaccinated, who's Catholic, who's Baptist. Let me back up a little more.
Okay.
I'm also a church deacon.
Awesome.
Okay. I was raised Catholic.
Okay.
Then I went to Apostolic. Then I went to Lutheran, and then I went to my wife Pentecostal, and now I'm Baptist. So the one thing I learned about being all those different religions is that people try to separate you. They try to pit the Catholics against the Baptists, against the Lutherans. It's a huge fight all the time. And the purpose of that is to keep us separated and keep us confused. So going back to your question, that's why I don't pick a side.
Gotcha. So do you like to consider yourself like more independent then?
That's a category. I'm just
well, like
the best-
Exile said, nonpartisan then for the win.
Right.
I always say independent as like you have some conservative views and some liberal views. That's the way I look at it.
Well,
it's
I mean,
basically in the middle.
Especially here in the Chicagoland area, it's very different. It's a very different political beast out here, I would say.
Yeah, and it probably is because here in Texas, majority of our besides the cities, everybody in the city, like in Austin, Dallas, Houston, they're all liberals, like hardcore liberals, pink hair, everybody's like that. And then, in the suburbs, everybody's far, far right. They go to church and they're Bible thumpers and all that. So when I say independent, in my mind, I say independent to me is you have some liberal views and some conservative views. That's all.
So if you were to put me in a category, that would be it.
Okay,
That
so
would be
you're
it.
just like me.
So
I'm an independent.
Because there's a bunch of foolishness out there. And
I agree.
There's blatant foolishness on each side. And if you want to get into the political thing, even if you go into the political field clean, you will end up dirty.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely,
I feel like
100%.
yes, definitely. Let's hit an air horn for that one.
100% on that one. I mean,
You are
look
forced.
Look at in Illinois, we've had how many past governors that ended up in jail? Blagojevich being the latest one.
And his father-in-law turned him in.
Yes. Wiretap. I do remember that. For
So
selling
Ed,
Obama's seat.
So Ed, you will agree with me when I say that it's the media that controls what keeps us separated and what keeps us together, because that's the ones that are giving us all the information and to try to keep us away from each other to agree with what we have going on.
I absolutely agree with you. And if you look at it, I mean, I have conversations with people at work all the time. I watch Fox and I watch CNN. I watch both sides. And it's so funny. You look at the same story, you get two different views, and you can hear the lies on either side. And
I mean, they're
the whole
both lying
purpose-
to a certain extent.
They're, to a certain extent.
Oh,
so
yeah.
you get to see everything that's happening.
So I don't think they're lying. I think they're just controlling the narrative.
If you go back and take a look, didn't Tucker get in trouble for lying? And he knew it was a lie, and he said that I'm not gonna, I didn't want to have to tell this lie, and then they let him go. It was a lie.
Look, and then when they let him go, he tried to go do his own show on Twitter, and they tried to shut him down on Twitter too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So these are blatant lies. These are not just.
I
For example,
think.
Go ahead.
I think everybody has that. All these guys in the news, like Tucker. By the way, Chuck's freaking booming the shit out of my screen right now. Thanks, asshole. But I think a lot of these guys have their egos that they're way too built on, like Tucker. That's what.
Isn't it funny? Tucker got let go, and Don Lemon got let go. Same time.
Same time.
The faces of both sides. Now let's bring in somebody new and recycle everything all over again.
Yep.
Yep.
Right. Right in front of election season too.
Uh-huh. Oh wait, where's the Democratic convention going to be? Chicago.
Yep.
Is it going to be in Chicago this year?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 20. What? October.
October. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Wow, I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Ryan said Chuck for president, and then we had another Big Ed Smith for president as well.
I mean, that is the. I'm sorry, but I hate to break this down, but since I'm here, do you mind if I do this?
Do it.
Go ahead.
Floor is yours. Floor is yours.
That's also the issue with the crime in Chicago. The mayor says these young people need a different avenue to get things, so they won't have to do the carjackings and the stealing and all this, which, to some people on this side sounds crazy. They want people to get locked up, right? But that's not going to do no good, because now you're pulling fathers away from their children, which continues the cycle. What the mayor was saying was, let's develop a system where these people can get together and they can grow. But the understanding on this side is completely different than the understanding on this side. This side wants action. This side says action can't happen unless you do this. So it's a complete misunderstanding. I'm sorry. I'm getting off my soapbox. I apologize.
No, go ahead.
No. Big Ed Smith, I'm going to agree with you on that, because I live in DuPage County, which is completely different than Cook County. A guy got in trouble for what's Chuck doing over there? I'm not even looking at my screen.
Rule.
I saw a guy in Cook County retail theft who got charged. What'd they charge him with? 4 months, and they let him out early. Same exact crime here in DuPage County, 22 years.
Mm-hmm.
I think in New York, if you steal with something that's under $1,000, you can't call the police.
That's what Chicago's coming to at this point.
That's crazy. Like, you could literally just go into Walgreens and steal like $800 worth of stuff and not
broad
be
daylight.
Yeah,
broad
not
daylight.
Be penalized with it. I feel like a bot standing in line paying for something.
My son is 6'4", 240 pounds, in great shape. All right. He was working at a Walgreens when he was in high school. Okay. First year college, not high school. So it's like a summer break thing. What year was that the Blackhawks won the championship?
10, 13, and 15.
It was must have been 15, freshman year. Yes, 15. Yes, exactly. So he was working there then. And then some guys came in and stole liquor from Walgreens. He chased the people down the street. Him and his coworker chased the guys down the street. And when they got back, they got suspended.
What?
Yeah. You're not supposed to. If someone's stealing from the store and they get outside that door, you do not chase them.
That's the way it is at Walmart. You can't chase them down the street.
Same thing at 7-Eleven. When I worked at 7-Eleven, they said the same thing. Once they go out
Yeah,
the door, you cannot chase them. Yep.
Yeah, don't chase them
Now
down.
it's
You
a
just call the
police matter.
Yeah, it's a police
Wow.
matter.
Because well, how do you know
if you get harmed,
how do you know if
harmed,
they're stealing if they're not outside the door?
Exactly. I mean, how can you prove it then at that point?
Yeah.
As long as they're inside with whatever, they could pay for it.
They should pay for it, but
so they
don't.
say, or so they would. You would think, but that's not how that works.
Well, I'm glad we all were raised with morals and beliefs of.
I'm going to start getting free stuff.
Okay, never mind. I retract my comment.
Yeah, here we go, Chuck over here. All right.
The wall. Go ahead. Sorry.
Hey, we all know the first thing he's stealing: some Pop-Tarts.
Chuck, what's your favorite Pop-Tart?
God, this delay.
Oh, it's got to be blueberry, dude.
Iced or not iced?
Wait for the delay.
Never buy unfrosted. And I actually have a Pop-Tart hard shell case that I carry a sleeve of Pop-Tarts in my golf bag.
All righty. So he
Chuck
goes
is like
golfing and
12
playing
years old.
Pop-Tarts.
Chuck is like 12 years old.
And this is more interesting than news.
All right. So speaking of news, so Hunter Biden's whole Wang Dang Doodle was covered up because Andrew Tate got indicted. So here's the clip.
I want to get to an update on a story that we have been following closely here, as social media personality Andrew Tate has been charged in Romania with rape, human trafficking, and forming a criminal gang to exploit women. Prosecutors releasing that information, also filing charges against Tate's brother Tristan and 2 Romanian women. In a statement, investigators allege the 4 suspects formed a criminal group in 2021, quote, to commit the crime of human trafficking in Romania, in the U.S., and also in the U.K. Those investigators say 7 female victims were misled and transported to Romania, where they were sexually exploited and subjected to physical violence. Now, after appearing in a Romanian court, Tate did address a crowd of reporters.
I would like to say a massive thank you to all the supporters we have around the world, regardless of what the mainstream media keeps saying and the lies they try and purport. We get tens of thousands of messages from people every single day supporting us, and they understand that we're not the first affluent, wealthy men who have been unfairly attacked. In our situation, unfortunately, it happens quite often. So I want to thank the whole world for all the support we get. I also want to give a very special thanks to Romania and the Romanian people. The number of Romanian people who send me messages of support is absolutely fantastic. This is my home. I love this country. I'm going to stay here regardless, no matter what. And I look forward to being found innocent in the end of everything. So thank you all very much.
All right, so Tate, a former professional kickboxer, has lived in Romania since 2017. His spokesperson says the brothers are prepared to, quote, demonstrate their innocence and vindicate their reputation. Again, that was Andrew Tate speaking right after he did appear in court, formally charged there in Romania with rape, human trafficking, and forming a criminal gang to exploit women.
Before anybody says anything, that was the slowest freaking reporter ever. Okay. All right. So
he's actually from Romania?
No, he is actually from he's from the United States, but he just resides in Romania.
What a dick Jimmy H is.
So, Jimbo, do you think he's guilty of human trafficking?
What a dick. What a dick.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Do you think he's guilty of human trafficking?
This is one of my channel points where I have to use a phone instead of my microphone for 5 minutes, and it's annoying because I got to just look like an idiot. But anyway, I'm kind of sick of this guy already now, of Tate.
Okay.
I'm really sick of him, like, I don't know, man. I think this is the third or fourth charge of human trafficking. Maybe there is some truth behind this. You know, obviously they haven't had any of them stick, but maybe one of them will.
So this is actually the official indictment. The other ones weren't like he wasn't indicted. He was just accused. So when he went to jail in December, he wasn't indicted.
Okay. I don't know. I feel like that there's some merit to this then in this case.
Okay.
So what
Scouts?
merits are involved? What do you think?
Well, this is the third attempt or the third time this is coming up, you know, as far as his indictment and everything. I don't know, maybe they do have some proof. Maybe they do have a witness. Maybe they do have, you know, I don't know. I watch too much freaking Law and Order. Maybe they have some DNA or something. I don't know.
Well, keep in mind, Romania's judicial system is a lot different than the United States.
Right.
So the cops can accuse you for something and lock you up, and then you.
Okay, so here it's proven in. What do they say? Innocent until proven guilty.
Well, in Romania, you're guilty until proven innocent.
Oh, out there. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Scout, what do you think? What do you think?
I mean, third time getting accused is not a coincidence. I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
So
the first two times, you know.
The same accusement that happened in December is the same thing that's happening now. The reason why he got locked up in
time, technically.
Yeah, it's the second time technically. Yes.
Stretching for Ryan.
So the first time that happened, they did a raid and they searched all his stuff and they didn't find anything.
Here. Can you? Chuck says he's lost again.
That's just because you're talking about stuff I don't know about.
And his delay is gone because now he's watching from the phone.
What's the saying? No, your mic's working. We can hear you.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
You're no longer delayed.
What's the saying, Ed? What's the saying, Ed? First time, shame on you. Second time, shame on me.
Shame on me. Exactly.
So that way you can fill in for Chuck. James, can you explain who this guy we're talking about is?
So Andrew Tate is a 3-time world kickboxing champion who got famous from developing a cam site before OnlyFans, who would hire girls who would do basically OnlyFans stuff on camera before OnlyFans was even thought of. He made millions off of this.
Cam girl manager.
Yeah, he was a cam girl manager and managed his own cam girl company. He made lots of money, and then he got rid of all the cam girls, and then he started this movement on Discord and Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube to kind of do this male self-improvement to better themselves, yada, yada, yada. And now the Romanian government is now after him, saying that he's stealing money from girls from their TikTok accounts and what's it called? Traffic women. He's being accused of trafficking women 4 or 5 years after the whole cam girl business. He doesn't even do the cam girl business anymore.
So they're coming after him for something he did 4 years ago that is sketchy, but maybe not illegal.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm on OnlyFans and I get paid and I'm not worried about it. Why should anybody else be?
So I guess.
Can I ask what your content for that is, Chuck?
Oh God.
I was about to ask him, does he take picture of his feet?
Well, hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Wait, whoa. Take it off the screen. Take it off the screen. Yeah, whoa.
Oh, all right. I'll stop. Okay.
No.
Usually I get extra money for that, but I was going to give it to you guys for free.
That's in the Discord afterwards. You know, the private show.
So he manages girls and help them be successful by being a cam girl or do a OnlyFans. He doesn't do this now. He made all his millions. He's successful. He's a multi-millionaire. I think he's probably almost a billionaire now. He's got cars, money, houses, whatever. So they're accusing him of trafficking women by selling them a dream, saying, hey, you could get with me, blah, 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 and all that jazz. And really, when somebody has that type of status and money, because he was the most Googled man on the planet, when somebody has that money and status, why would you want to rape somebody when you could practically get any girl you desire because you're at that top level? That's been my argument forever. If you make over six figures, if you're 6 foot tall and you're got clout, you could get damn near about 50 or 60% of all women.
Here's another argument. Bill Cosby.
I was waiting on that.
Okay, you know, similar situation. He could have had any freaking girl he wanted. He was America's dad.
Look at McGregor. McGregor's getting accused of the same thing.
That's another one. I
think McGregor's innocent. Mm-hmm. McGregor's fucking innocent. He has cheated on his wife. But the thing with McGregor is McGregor has money, he has clout, he has status, he's tall, he's handsome, no homo, but he could get any fucking chick he desires because he has he's got those buckets filled up.
But anybody that has money or status or power of some kind is going to be a target for anybody who wants to, say something, especially if they come back and said, hey, 5 years ago or 6 years ago, so-and-so did this and that and the other thing. And it's basically your word against their word. And because other than saying, okay, well, look, here's $5 million, go leave me alone. It costs more probably to fight that and say, no, that didn't happen. And I'm going to fight it in court, and I'm going to, drag my name through court and everything else. And, sure, maybe I'm vindicated, but I mean, your name's mud, it happened to DJ Ryan.
I was going to say, I feel like you're speaking from experience. Were you Ryan's lawyer during that case or something?
That was a W Chuck moment right there. I was really surprised Chuck came out of the woodwork with like that rant. W Chuck, by the way.
Yeah, so W's Chuck, in the chat.
Chuck, like straight up. Chuck just came out of nowhere. He's like, I don't know nothing about this, that, and the other, but when it comes to this, I'm just gonna fucking nail zingers. So Chuck, real quick, do you think there should be statute of limitations for these claims? Should women have like a certain extent to where they could claim rape or any type of sexual harassment or sexual type allegations to these people?
Yeah, I do. I will say that I don't watch news. Or I don't pay that much attention to news. I mean, other than, tidbits I get here and there. But wasn't there not too long ago somebody that 20 years ago something happened, and now she decides to come forward? I'm like, yes, there should be some sort of statute of limitations. I just think just because something that's so far removed to actually be able to prove, unless there was, 4 or 5 bodies there that actually saw something happen, but why wait 20 years? Or I don't know. It seems like there should be something. If somebody did something, yes, they should be caught, they should be tried, and they should be whatever, their balls cut off or whatever. But that proof has to be there. And 20 years, 30 years ago,
yeah,
I don't know.
Harder to get proof.
So the one thing I will say about the Bill Cosby thing, so I have two responses. So with Conor McGregor, I feel like Conor's probably at the very top of his career. Bill Cosby is like at the very bottom of his career. So I kind of would like to believe the girl with the Bill Cosby thing just because he's not at the hype of his career, whereas Conor McGregor is at the very top of his career. So that's kind of my argument with it. Like the lady with the Bill Cosby situation, she should have told, if she was going to say something, she should have said something during the Cosby show. But then again, here's my response. Here's my response. Back then, would women speak out back then? That would be the other issue. Women wouldn't speak out back then because that would be very weird for a woman to speak out. Now that it's 2023, people are willing to speak out.
I'm playing this for Chuck. Scout, your mic is muted.
What do you think, Big Ed? What do you think about the situation?
Well, I didn't know much about it until I looked at the interview that he did. I think it was a couple hours long that Andrew Tate did. And so I only know his side. So I don't know the prosecution side. So I really can't.
Right.
I don't know why they're. I need to know both sides before I can come up with a valid opinion.
I agree.
Oh, not me. I only need one side to come up with any kind of opinion.
That's why you're a certified lawyer.
That's right. When it comes to the Bill Cosby situation, even if they did speak out at the height of his career, do you think they would have? You think they would have been believed?
Probably not.
Bill Cosby? At the height of his career?
Against the girl against Bill Cosby. You think she would have been believed if she spoke out on the height of his career? That's what I'm saying.
Well, I just want you all to pay attention to something.
Okay, hold on.
Back in those, thank you. Thank you for paying attention. Back in those days, Spanish fly was the thing. You'd always hear about guys giving girls Spanish fly. You'd always hear about the things that would happen at the Playboy Mansion up in Lake Geneva. You would hear things about, the things that will go on. When I'm not going to say it was accepted back then, but that's what they used to do. And I noticed how all the people who were from that time, no one associated themselves with Bill Cosby. It's like, dude, you got caught. But it was not just him doing things like that. And I believe that when you say that he wasn't at the height of his career, he was a very wealthy man. And I don't think it matters where you are in your career. If you have money, people are going to go after it. And Donald Trump even said, you can bump into someone going into the bathroom and all of a sudden it's a lawsuit.
I agree with that.
I had the conversation with you guys last week about Michael Irvin. Michael Irvin was just having a conversation with a young lady in a hotel and they're having a friendly conversation and she's kicking her leg out, showing that she's, having a good time. And they're laughing. He put his hand on her shoulder. All of a sudden, lawsuit. If the camera wasn't there to catch that, she would have won. But the fact that even her boss, like, leave him alone, get away from him, don't bother the celebrity. And she's pushing this conversation with him just so something could happen so she can get money.
Well, do you think it's easier now too with the internet? I mean, and people making allegations and getting more people behind them to support them, even with people who don't know what the hell's going on. They're just trying to be supportive.
Public opinion is something else. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I think the Me Too movement is a big problem when it comes to like women's rights, and also feminism has really ruined America. I don't think we have this issue in other countries with the whole rape culture and the sexual harassment culture. I think that's really what's going on in the United States, that, I'm not going to say anymore. I'm going to pass. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
You have to be careful.
Yes.
Especially using that R word. We have to be careful because that is a very sensitive subject. And all I have to say,
I was worried about getting canceled right there. That's all.
Yeah, you got to pump your brakes on that, because that can take you somewhere you don't want to be. And the group, you can get people behind you without having all the information. Just like DJ Chuck. What was
That's
his
all right.
name?
You can call me whatever.
DJ Chuck the DJ. Just like he was saying, some people actually form an opinion without having both sides. They try to finish the equation without having the information that's needed, and they just go with it. So there's a lot of people out there that actually do that.
Well, and I can tell you from personal experience that things can get blown up, just on social media, on Facebook, and people jump on and take sides without hearing both sides, and it can ruin an individual or a business. And and some people just and if somebody tries to talk positive on the person that's getting slammed, and they start getting slammed, and then people maybe be supportive, but they don't want to be supportive outwardly on social media, because they'll get in trouble, or part of the problem just exists with the availability of the internet, and people that are feeling safe behind their keyboards. And we can say whatever we want to say, and I can type whatever I want to type, and and I only heard this one person's side. No, that sounds real. The old joke, it's on the internet, must be real. And it'll just ruin people. And it's terrible. And I'm sort of guilty. I mean, I get again, I say I live in a bubble, and I don't pay that much attention, but little tidbits of here and there I get, or stuff from Facebook or Instagram or whatever. But at least I know that.
So, moving on to our next topic, my local news in my area had posted a remark that Hispanics are now the majority in Texas. White people are now a minority here in Texas. So here's the clip.
Well, it is a demographic trend that many experts have been predicting for years, even decades. The state's Hispanic population has surpassed the white population.
And while the initial census data that's come out is unofficial, it's an indication that we may have hit a long anticipated milestone.
The Hispanic population in Texas has grown significantly faster than the white population for years. And now the Census Bureau's American Community Survey shows in 2021, Hispanic Texans made up 40.2% of the state's population, while non-Hispanic Texans made up 39.4%.
Houston, of course, is way ahead of Texas.
Dr. Stephen Kleinberg, a sociology professor at Rice University and founding director of the Kinder Institute for Urban Research, says Harris County hit this milestone in 2010, when Latinos made up 41% of the population and Anglos 33%.
After 1982, 40 years ago, the Anglo population of Harris County stopped growing. And all the growth of this, the most rapidly growing city in America, has been the influx of African Americans, Latinos, and Asians. And this biracial southern city dominated by white men has become the most ethnically diverse city in the country.
Dr. Kleinberg says a major factor is age. The average age of Anglos in Harris County, 46, while the average age of the Latino population is 25.
And the great question is, are we prepared in Houston and in Texas to make the investments we need to make to ensure that Latino kids are prepared for the jobs of the 21st century?
He adds that the diversity in Texas is an asset, but ultimately jobs and education will determine our state's growth and success.
I think the great challenge for the future of Houston and America is not really an ethnic divide, it's a class divide. In every community, a growing middle class and a growing underclass, predicated above all else on access to quality education from birth to college, from cradle to career.
I'm not surprised.
Jimbo, you're muted.
I am muted. I think it's kind of funny that embarrassing on my end, but I think it's funny when we started playing that the Hispanic Texan popped into the bottom. Studious Fool.
Yeah, be
Shout
careful
out
what you say
Studious
now.
Fool. Yeah, be careful what we say, guys. Careful. He's the majority now.
Yeah, and Jimmy H is here too.
Oh yeah, there you go. But he's not Texas. He's California, isn't he?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't say it, Chuck.
I'm really biting my tongue here.
Say it. Say it. Say it.
Nah.
The little bubble came over his head as soon as it started, and I was like, "Oh boy, here we go."
James, I haven't been there in like 10 or 12 years, and it was bad. I could imagine it's even worse now.
They
Based
haven't
on
been to
what
they haven't been to
the
Pilsen.
analytics is.
They haven't gone to the porn. Wow, the
Porn.
corn guy.
What's
the corn
on
guy.
your mind? What's on your mind, Jimbo?
I don't know. We could change direction, talk about porn.
The elotes guy over there, over by the highway. They haven't been over there. By the way, that's some good freaking elotes. I always.
And by the way, Pilsen, they're getting moved out of Pilsen.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Gentrification's big time.
Yep.
Did I
Sorry
tell
for
y'all
changing.
that Shaq opened up a restaurant in Houston?
Uh-huh.
Is this a joke or are you being serious?
No,
Yeah.
it's serious. It's a chicken place. I guess it's called Hot Chicken.
Yes. They're here. They're in Chicago too.
Wait, is it good?
No way.
Is it good? Have you tried it?
I haven't tried it yet. It's up north. Because I went to Gordon Tech, so it's like a little bit further. It's a little bit past that. On Western, I believe it is.
What's the name of it?
Hot Chicken.
Hot Chicken. Where are you from, Big Ed?
I'm from the west side of Chicago, but I went to Gordon. I went to Gordon Tech up north.
Okay.
Exile said Shaq's Big Chicken. They have one here in Vegas.
Have you
It's
tried
Big
it,
Chicken, Big
Exile?
Shaq's Big Chicken Shack.
Big Chicken Shack?
SHAQ.
There you
Yes.
go. He's a basketball guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He played
He dribbles
for
the
the Magic
ball.
and the Lakers and the Heat.
He just
and
dribbles the
Celtics.
ball and shuts up. He dribbles the ball and shuts up. That's all he does.
Yeah, you know what? out of all the celebrities, basketball players, and everybody else, he has got the cleanest freaking reputation that I know. Like, yes, he's a DJ. Yes, what is
He's
he?
a
DJ
rapper.
Diesel. He's a
He's
rapper.
a rapper. He's
He
got a
does-
doctorate degree.
and he is never in the news in the negative light, ever.
And he also is a really good, what is it, philanthropist?
Philanthropist.
Yes.
There you go. There
yes,
you go.
thank you. He does a lot of, he's
Ooh, coming to Rosemont. Looks like the only one in Illinois is Rosemont off
how
Higgins.
far is that from you?
It's by O'Hare.
Uh-huh.
Near
Oh,
O'Hare.
okay. Coming this
Oh,
summer.
so-
So do you?
I was
do you
about to
think
say
might
we
be.
got to go see it then.
Yeah, we might be able to go because we're going there in October. That should be open. October is like fall, ain't it?
Texas, they got Austin and Houston.
Oh, I could go to that one in Austin. When
Hey,
did
Look, you
Richmond.
got Bill Cosby bookmarked.
scroll up? When does it say?
I was playing the Jello thing.
When does it say Austin? Scroll up.
Moody Center now open.
Oh, okay.
Locate. Oh, it's at the Moody Center. It's in a stadium.
Oh, I can't go in there. Okay. And I'm
Why?
not
Get tickets. Fuck it.
for what? There'll probably be some country bumpkins artist there.
Ooh, look! When I click California, this pops up.
I'm not
James,
a
if
fan
it's
of
gonna be
country.
at Midway, when we go in October, we'll go.
No, not Midway. O'Hare.
Oh,
It's
O'Hare,
way down
yeah.
south from me.
That's what
Rosemont.
yeah, because we're flying into O'Hara.
No, we're not.
mean-
We're flying into Midway.
Wasn't that a movie?
I love that you just called it O'Hara.
He did say O'Hara. I heard that.
Yeah, I heard that too.
I think he did it purposely too.
No, Scarlett.
No, he didn't do it purposely.
He didn't.
I mean, obviously, me and Big Ed Smith get that, but they all don't.
No.
O'Hara Fields. Wasn't it called something else before that too?
I love inside jokes. One day I'll be a part of one.
Look at
I'm an inside joke with Ryan, but that's a whole nother story.
What's this?
Oh,
what is that?
I don't know. I thought maybe I thought I'd try to maybe bring a little something to the show. I'm just kind of been sitting here twiddling my fingers,
ET phone home.
Yeah.
I want to know who we're raiding because we got a triple raid going on. Who do you guys got live? Who do you guys?
Amherst's live.
Oh, shut up.
Did
she was another one that went over to Twitch.
She
Kick,
was.
Kick.
In fact, I saw her on this morning, and she had 1,700 people in her chat, and she was being driven around town, and she was just sitting in the backseat of her car. And
Maserati.
And I don't know, you couldn't see because she wasn't driving and she was in the back seat, and she was just typing away, and she had just like a tank top on and her hair was in a bun, and 1,700 people watching her.
And this was on Kick?
On Kick, yeah. Right now she's got 3,200 people watching her on Twitch.
You currently have that on your other monitor.
What category you guys want to raid?
Porn?
ASMR.
Yeah.
I just want to say real quick before we do the raids and the closing time and all that, I really want to thank you, Big Ed and Chuck, for finally joining our show. So shout out to you guys.
Oh, thank you.
So make sure you guys drop a follow for both of them. Chuck is our official Jimbo and James show DJ.
First official. Second official would be Big Ed.
Big Ed. So shout out to you guys.
Thank you for that mix. Thank you for that mix today.
Yeah,
Dude,
that was a hot mix. Yeah,
I was
that
actually,
good.
I can see all the participants down at the bottom, like, you know what I mean, as an admin. And I got, like, all of us doing this during the mix. Like, just bobbing our heads to the mix.
Hey, well, I appreciate the opportunity just getting on here.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I definitely would like to see you guys come back again
drop
so
you
we
a follow
can.
to Ed.
Yes, I
Sweet.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Also, I know Big Ed Smith. We met in shout out to Greg Murray Entertainment. He's done some drops and stuff for our show too. That's how we linked up. And Chuck actually linked up with Greg early on in the pandemic as part of the what is it, the
Party Crew DJs?
Yeah. So
and he's the voice. He's the voice of Chuckwood Golf Resort. Speaking of voices, so
yeah. So he's obviously, I watch Greg almost every morning. He's on usually when I'm getting ready for work, and Ed's usually in there too. And I'll still say this: Ed is one of the most positive streamers here on Twitch.
I appreciate
both you and Greg both are the most positive streamers here on Twitch.
sure. Throw me in as a second thought.
You're the goofiest freaking streamer on Twitch. Right behind Scout. Right behind Scout. He's goofy too.
What? I'm not goofy.
Yeah, you're goofy.
Yeah,
I just talk a lot of shit. That's all.
I'm just telling you guys, I love the format. I love what
Thank
you guys
you.
are doing, and any way I can help, I'll be here. Especially since my wife lets me get on live stream, after 10 o'clock.
I have to give a shout out to my wife too, because she's like right there trying to watch TV, and I'm sitting here mouthing off. And usually the evening times are our husband and wife time.
Kajera, if you can hear this, I love you very much.
I'm hoping she can hear that. And,
Kajera, I love you.
Wait a minute, hold on.
But you gotta crank the volume.
No. I was wondering how much you love my wife. Is what I was wondering. You're saying that love you part to my wife a whole lot. Is there something we should talk about maybe next time?
Yes.
That's all right. Kelsey's way too cute for you.
That's a totally different show, Chuck. That's a totally different show.
That's a different theme.
We're gonna need James to get a referee shirt or something,
Let's get it on.
Yeah, play. Oh, from what show was that? The Let's Get It On.
Celebrity Deathmatch on MTV.
Yep.
Oh, what a great show that was.
So, going back to what Big Ed said, like the whole purpose of this show was more or less like the top 3 people on the show, me, Scouts, and Jimbo. We were going to start a show together, us 3 cousins. We were going to start a show, we were going to talk about just random things and everybody could participate and, give their opinions, call in, we'd invite people. But then scouts wanted to do something different, and then we weren't sure, and then it was just me and Jimbo going to do it, and then we kind of just kept the same platform, and we wanted everybody to participate in the show, and we engage in chat, and it was all live, no rehearsing, no script, no nothing, all off the top of our domes, and that's the way we've kept it this whole time, and we've grown from it.
Wait a second. I got to interrupt here. Big Ed Smith, Neil Jackson then?
Yeah, Neil Jackson was here last week. I was hanging out with him.
I was supposed to go meet him. Damn it.
You were supposed to be with us, Dan. We were
God damn it. God, yeah. I was with him at the roof a year ago, him and Marco Penta. Marco Penta is how me and Exile met. And yeah, it's just a small Twitch community that we all know each other.
I do have to say, go ahead.
I was at the club over on Hubbard Street. He invited me down. It was my wife's birthday, Halloween.
Oh, nice.
And we went into the place, and I felt like the grandfather in the club. Oh. And it's like 3 floors, and it was packed, and it was, and he took me all the way to the DJ booth. And I've only been DJing a year. I started actually streaming last August. I've been on Twitch for 2 years, but I started streaming last August because Neil took me that I got the bug right from that point.
Nice.
That man said he felt like the grandfather in the club, y'all.
Yes.
I know that feeling.
You don't even look that old. You got gray hair. That just looks like stress. You don't even look that old.
I'm closer to 60 than I am to 50.
Chuck's just sitting there laughing. Because I know how old Chuck is.
Well, you don't look nowhere near that, Ed.
You're all babies, and the family resemblance of the top 3 of you guys. And I like the way, I don't know if you set this up on the camera specifically, but you got Jimbo with the hair, and then Reels kind of got hair, and then James, almost like me, but so did you guys plan that? Like, hey, hair, sort of hair, no hair.
No plan. Here. I'll screw up your plan there. All right, is that better?
So
I didn't
Chuck,
even notice that.
Wait,
Chuck,
we're all fucking Chuck.
Chuck, I really want to go bald, but the problem is I don't really want to take the razor, so that's kind of my issue.
The straight razors, just in the shower, put some goop on your head and go.
How do you get the back of your head?
Goop.
I do this.
You ain't worried about cutting your head?
No, man, my head's tight.
That's what she said.
Yeah, and he said, but we won't get into that either. Ryan's here, but it's Big Ed Smith is like, oh my God, who is this guy? And please never let him on the show when I'm here again.
I'm poking my mind's eye out. It's okay.
Well, you're the one with the cover on your head, and so I'm not really sure how to go after you. So.
There it is. There it is. You got a short hair like me.
Hey.
There we go. All right. That's a stud.
Can I just say it's the Chicago water? The reason why Ed and I still have hair right now. The Lake Michigan water, probably.
That's right.
All the fluoride they pump in our water, probably.
I'm not gonna cap. Y'all got the best water, man. When I got
and the antidepressants that's in our water.
Yeah, that too. That's why we're smiling and stabbing each other at the same time,
Jesus Christ.
So I'm going to let Ed and Chuck go. I'm going to read the cookies.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you guys for coming
and
in.
then we're going to raid out. Who are we going to raid? We still haven't figured that part out yet.
What category are we going to go to?
Wow, this view.
Whoa,
I don't like this view. Go back to the other view. There we go. I had to there. Yeah. All right. I got my sounds
I got to clip that. That was like, whoa.
Did you get the clip?
All right, Scout, you're in charge of who we're gonna raid.
Oh Lord.
All right, I got my sounds ready.
Scoober Bagruber.
All right.
Encourage your peers.
I like that one. Encourage your peers, Scoober.
Jimmy H, quit being a dick, you dick. Jimmy H, you are never selfish with your advice or your help.
I like that. I like that. Keep that advice, Jimmy H.
James Hollenbeck, the third.
Jesus.
Sometimes you just need to lay on the floor. I was totally gonna like screw that up and say something else, but this one's for me. You will make heads turn. Where did he go? He's laying on the floor. Sometimes you have to lay on the floor. he legitly laid on the floor. Blitzen.
Right.
A bargain is something you don't need a price you can't resist. So get that bargain. Bottom basement dollar. Gigi Quinn, birthday girl, who's probably out partying her ass off with tequila and what'd she say? Tequila and
Vodka Sunrise.
Vodka Sunrise. That's what it was.
Yeah, for her 40th birthday.
Okay, then this one's going to win for the Discord. Old friends, old wines, and old gold are the best.
So that means she should be drinking Goldslager?
Yes. I'll put that one on the Discord. Jazzy Gal. The measure of time to your next goal is the measure of discipline. Of your discipline, sorry.
You read like how
A
the rest of
second
us
grader.
you read
A
like how
second
the
grader.
rest of the Hollenbecks read.
You have to syllable it out, all right?
Yeah.
Body bags. You are cautious in showing your true self to others. Okay.
Good trait, good trait. Be cautious.
Medic. A kind word will keep someone warm for years. Oh, you can keep me warm, Medic.
Oh.
Yeah. Big shout out to Chuck the DJ for subscribing and coming on the show. It prints a subscription. Thank you, Chuck. Thank you. Here's one for Chuck the DJ if you're still watching. BJFB, I didn't see you sneak in. What's up, BJFB? Everything happens for a reason.
I like that.
Studious Fool, which I can see you're like in here so you can hear us. It may be those who do most dream most. It may be those who do most dream most. Last one.
Yo,
is he clicking that one?
Yo,
Did he click that one?
Yo, I didn't click that. Yo, what was that?
That was Studious Fool.
Yo, that was perfect.
Or Scout. Was that Scout?
Yo, all right.
Here's Scouts. The I'm gonna call Scout the guest of honor here on the show today.
Okay.
Hopefully more of a regular. Your ability to God damn it. Your ability for accomplishment will follow with success. Ooh, I like that one too.
Yeah, that one's good. Yeah.
I think Gigi Quinn, I'm gonna put hers in the Discord. Who are we? Oh, you got it right here. Got it right here. What?
Nightcrawler
Scott,
in the building. What's up, Nightcrawler?
What's up, Nightcrawler? Welcome. Thank you. So we're gonna raid over to Mama Kaz.
She's playing Fortnite right now.
Ooh, that's some Fortnite. We're gonna hit him with a triple raid. Scout, you want me to hit yours too?
Yeah,
you
go
want
ahead.
to do yours? All right.
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna hit over the raid. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Chuck the DJ. Thank you, Big Ed Smith. Thank you. A big shout out to Big Ed Smith for that intermission mix too. Thank you. And of course, nice BJFB. Of course, Scout, thank you as well. Can't wait for you guys to come in town. I've got my couch all ready for you when you come in,
Jesus.
Scout. Can't wait. Oh, shut up with that fucking shit. Was that you or was that?
No, it wasn't me. I
God
swear to
damn
God.
it. God damn. Dude, our sound guy is on point right now.
Yeah. So real quick, make sure you guys follow us on all these platforms. We're on
There it is.
Rumble. We're on Rumble. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube. Check out our website. We have merch. Make sure you guys join the Discord. We like to shoot the shit chat with you guys all day. Make sure you guys drop us a follow for Scouts, Jimbo, and I. And make sure you guys follow Big Ed Smith and
Chuck the DJ
Chuck the
CA.
Yeah, make sure you guys follow everybody.
Two very good DJ streamers here on Twitch.
Definitely.
So make sure you follow them. And then of course, the Real Scouts. It is I know I'm gonna screw it up. It's X the Real Scout ZX. So put X's like the username you see right next to me here. Put an X in front and an X in the back.
Bro. I told you, bro. Twitch tried to make me be a porn star and have X's in my name, bro.
Jesus. All right. I'm going to hit the raid button. Stick around. Let's see if I can actually do it. It says invalid username when I do that. Copy and paste.
You are fake news.
On all channels.
That's interesting.
I just literally copied and pasted from what you typed in there. Oh, you know what? I think with raid, you can't have the @ sign.
My balls
I've
are
noticed
black.
that.
Oh!
X going to give it to you, Ryan said.
There it goes. I went.
Coming live from the 630 is the Jimbo and James show.
You doing all of us or just you? Or do you want me to do it?
No, go ahead. You should be able to do it.
All right. No? Oh, yeah. All right. Triple
Closing
raid.
time.
Going over to Mama Kaz with some
Mama
Fortnite.
Kaz,
Guys, there you go.
Fortnite, yep.
All right. Thank you, guys. We'll catch you guys over there on Mama Kaz.